Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Sunday night, and we're back for another episode of Beat the Backlog. We're gonna jump on in and play some more Hand of Fate 2. As always, I'll leave the Twitch integration on, so if anyone is watching and actually want to take some time and vote whether you want to gift me, curse me, or help me out going through the adventure, I appreciate that. I'd love your feedback. I'd love to know how you would like me to play and go through these adventures here. I did do some time playing off stream. I was able to make some time, but primarily my focus has been more towards getting everything together for the start of a new week, to get myself some new clothes, which is really nice. Yeah, it always, I was wondering last stream, I had made my guy look like, he had, blonde hair, but I guess the night tones, I guess it looks brown to me, but brown hair. Let us go back into the game.
I have made many changes. My game is much improved. Let us play.
So, as I said, during the last stream, I was able to get the gold token of the Hierophant. Last stream, we didn't actually get gold, we just completed it. And something I discovered about the about that mission is you still have to discover who the assassin is, but it does change. You can get it wrong, and you do have to complete every single objective on the list. I had to do it twice, actually, to get the gold token. My first time, I wasn't able to actually get all of the clues. I had to actually, and that actually resulted in me, I succeeded, I found out who the assassin was, but I failed. But I failed to get that gold token, so I had to play through it again and actually get the gold token by making sure I had enough gold to actually collect all of the clues. And we also tried to do the lovers yesterday. Unfortunately, we failed to protect our potato-loving farmer Oswin. Now we'll try that again, so we can actually beat the lovers, and then hopefully we can actually move on to the chariot. I'm actually amazed. We're 7 missions in, and the game is still actually teaching us a little bit more tips and tricks and how to play through the game. One thing we do need to do, I want to actually go through the encounters. There was one thing I did do off stream. You might notice during the last stream we had the first Brimstone card. Apparently, if you go through the Brimstone card, you succeeded. We actually have a new one here, the Cheerful Woodcutter. That was actually spawned from the burning forest, or our Brimstone card there. So apparently, Brimstone cards will become regular cards once you have succeeded the requirements of it. And from the gold token, we also got, from the Hierophant, we got the Dealing with Thieves card here. That was our platinum reward there. Actually, we'll be adding to the deck here. Speaking of which here, let's see here, which ones? Let's get rid of the Fallen Treasure. Let's get rid of the Soothsayer. Apparently one thing we'll need here is want to actually get, make sure we'll actually get things. So let's add the Dealing with Thieves card. I'm actually curious about that. You know what the Man of the World is. Let's add the Cheerful Woodcutter since we've got that. We also did unlock Berta's Betting House. So if you really love putting your chance on getting gold, there is that as well. Let's see. Go to Finding Trail. Let's get rid of the Palace Armory here. I'm not so much interested in that. Let's take away the Market Thief there. I'm not a huge fan of that one myself as well, but we'll have to actually do that for this one here. Damsel in Distress. Basically, I want to try and find things that'll actually give us, food. You have to be really, really careful about that. Trade equipment. Let's get rid of the trading house. Let's add Exploring the Wilds. It's pretty important, actually, to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into here. Let's go with these 10 cards here. Let's go over to equipment. let's see here. I also did figure out what the tokens are, actually. Apparently, I just completely missed it. Underneath, or above the fame, damage, value, and token is actually what you have to do. So the Billy Club's here. Kill 15 thieves with a finisher to unlock this token. As for what you actually get for doing such a thing, I actually do not know. Very interesting here. What did this do? Avoid failure. You can also see the value of cards as well. Actually, let's keep that in. I want to keep the Exquisite Blade in, because that's actually really nice. Sacrificial Blades, that's really nice since we're fighting undead. Let's actually get rid of that. And actually find something else. We also did get the Light of Truth here. We actually don't know what that does. I'm curious. Oh, let's add that. Let's add Light of Truth. I think Bastion Purification, yeah, damages defense. We'll go with these. And as for supplies, we'll actually... We don't need the Merchant's Ring. I want to actually give myself gold. And let us actually... actually, no, let's not give ourselves gold. Let's actually give ourselves... Let's actually take a look here, see how close we are. Repulse 25 Northerners by attacking immediately after defending an attack to unlock this token. This one, activate the weapon ability 30 times to unlock this token. Actually, Warrior's Axe is very tempting. What's the Brigand's Blades? Repulse 25 thieves by attacking immediately after defending an attack. So very much counter. It's very much rewarding counter-attacking. You know what? Let's actually go with the Warrior's Axe. So let's try and keep Oswin safe from his murderous lover.
And so we begin our tale of romance, although we do it without the aid of those who have assisted us thus far.
So we're trying to save Oswin here from his lover, who was apparently his deceased, and she wants to actually bring in Essence visiting. What happened to the farm? Oswin is our partner. How's it going, Ninja Zombies? Someone must have had a bone to pick with this farmer. Apparently his lover. Let's greet his goblin here. This actually introduces us to artifacts. We have the Holy Hand Grenade. The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. Is this our first time actually using the Warrior's Axe? Yeah, it is, actually. Barely more than a wood chopper's tool. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Okay, alright, that's new. Okay, so you have to actually kill him with that. I definitely did learn from playing offline, you really do have to actually stack your decks now. It's a lot more important to actually be very mindful of what card you pick towards the objective you're getting. Now we're getting the Holy Bomb. And of course, Oswin was kidnapped. God damn it, Oswin. Oswin, why? Why, Oswin? Why? Look at those potatoes spilling out of his sack. Horrible sight indeed. Such a waste of good food. Tempted. Ah, that was number 4. Oswin's in trouble. Unfortunately, we have to go through a lot of events. These evade heavy weapons more frequently. That's fine. How you doing though, Ninja Zombie? I'm surprised you're not watching Proton John's stream. He's active right now. Well, at least I don't have to worry about... Really? I got hit by both? Oh, come on. They're on intermission right now. Oh, okay, that makes sense. They did just finish Jeopardy. That was a little disappointing for a Jeopardy game. That was very disappointing, actually, for a Jeopardy game. You got 4 fame, and an armor, gain armor.
To use this, you will need fame.
Should have thought of that. And a health potion. Nice, we actually regained all of our health. We can't leave Oswin. We need to save him.
An awfully large number of undead seem to wish to delay you. Oswin has clearly made some unusual choices.
Damn it, Oswin. Why do you have to actually be so terrible? I'm not a fan of the artifact system right now. I know it's a little weird for me to say, but... Nope, okay, I can kill him just normally. I don't have to use the grenade every time. I do, although I noticed, like, the artifact is hanging on your side. It's a very nice touch. I need food, that's what I need. Gain 4 fame. General store. No, I want to keep the armor of gluttony. Ooh, we can actually see what the Cry of Victory does. Cry of Victory, it's an artifact. You and your companion deal 200% damage, and enemies inflict 25% less damage. Lasts for 8 seconds. 3 uses. Interesting. Let's buy the food. But not after gold. We just keep Oswin alive here. Unfortunately, he'll eat a lot of food. Oh, thank you very much for the gold. The road ahead is blocked with an overturned carriage. It's distressed damsel. I like it. You actually do have to use
the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I don't know. Have I? I have not. Oh no. They seriously take all of my gold? They did take all of my gold. All I gotta do is just make sure. Oh. Stay away from him. Chances are there'll probably be another bodyguard mission. I wouldn't just do this to you once.
victory. You are learning.
Yes, equip the armor of gluttony. A bunch of food. A bunch of food. This Oswin's going to eat everything, apparently. I actually do want to play the strength game. So,
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
So one thing about the pendulum, I should let you know about, I just discovered. If you've listened very carefully, when the pendulum is over, the success, it'll make a sound. Like the tone will change. And one other thing, there's actually the flames, that's just failure. The red is actually extreme failure. And I find that the pendulum, when the marks are that small, it's actually very tiny. Like, it's a lot hard to actually get the green there when something is so small when you're trying to go by sound. I'm curious the game will randomly select a reward if... Okay, actually, I can answer that. I played the game offline. I still had it connected. If no one votes, then nothing is rewarded. Absolutely nothing. So if you do have Twitch integration on and say you're playing offline, it'll still appear. You'll still see the Twitch banner, but it won't actually reward, or it won't reward anyone with anything. So it's basically like, if no one votes, then nothing happens. It'll just give a new set of rewards after 8 steps. That's what'll happen. We got success and huge success. Let's go... Number 2. At the puppy's head. I want to play again. I want to see what happens. So you have to be very careful about this. Ah, darn. So there is actually a, helmet that will actually slow it down, but personally, I didn't see it slow it down that much. Ooh, huge success. Written on the piece of paper are the words, "Stuff I took from the barracks." Ooh, yes, please, I'll take that. And we'll move on. Can we buy it? Nope. Okay. And now for Osmond to get kidnapped again.
Making deals with the guild. I can only think this will end poorly for both of us.
Against your better judgment, you decide to appeal to the Thieves Guild for their patronage to help fund the journey ahead. Ooh. I'm actually curious about this one. This is actually the first platinum card that could have a negative consequence. Oh, I do like the way it looks. It's nice and shiny. Success! Some of the guild members are sympathetic towards your cause and offer support in the future. The deal will add your selected game cards to the deck. Oh. So extreme gold, food, or life. A percentage. That's really good. Let's add... No, let's add food. Let's add food. Oh, well, let's add gold, too. And more fame! Oh, there you go. Oswin gets kidnapped. Damn it, Oswin. Oh, well, at least he's not in too much trouble. Oh, okay, so he will lose health regardless of what card I step on. You find Oswin surrounded by bandits, swinging his pitchfork wildly, threatening to use their tailbones. As long as we don't stand by Oswin, we don't have to worry about bombs. Hey, got nice looking armor of gluttony. As long as I keep all of them in view. No. Oh, you're still alive. I'm a lot more attentive. I think I'm finally getting better at the combat. Just a little bit, not much, but just enough. Okay, I should go two-handers. Which the bodies for anything of use. Gain equipment. Cry of...
All is lost. Artifacts like these represent a chance to turn the tides.
No, let's actually keep the Holy Purification. I want to keep the Holy Hand Grenade. Hey, how's it going, Pretty Time? How's it going, Solo Sandwich?
Fame alone has got you here. Let action carry you forward.
Oh, I've been actually a third of the way. Now let's use the Sacrificial Blades. We never actually used them before. And I gained 4 fame.
Every city has places that the civilized would be better to avoid. Of course, that's also where you'll find the most interesting people.
How are you guys doing tonight here? While roaming the dark alleyways, the capital you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. What's up, noob? A lot. Trying to get back into my normal streaming schedule. And also trying to clean out a lot of things. Trying to throw away a lot of things. Trying to donate a lot of things. And just basically kind of give away a lot of things in my physically live. You can just call me Pretty if it's easy for you. Alright, well, I prefer to call people what they want to be called. That's usually my rule about things. Keep everything at 33%. Well, just to let you know, Solo Sandwich, you can alter your vote as well. So you're not locked into your choice at all. It will reflect, it'll actually change consistently. Now you're dragging a locked chest behind them. Its contents unknown. In another direction, you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. The Frontier Barret. However, you notice some number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. Which way will you go? I've kind of been lurking when watching Forces streams as of late. It's kind of just more like, oh, I'm moving boxes left, right, and center. I just empty out an entire drawer of old cords and connectors and stuff and trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do with all of these. I just also recently emptied out my closet. So you want to go for the helmet? Alright, we'll go for the helmet then. Approach the item, but you soon run into trouble. You've been ambushed. The dark alleys, it's a fight no matter what. But it's more of random loot versus insured loot. As far as I know, if everything is 33%. No, I think it chooses only one. It chooses only one. If it was all 3, that would be way too overpowered. I like the look of those blades. Ceremonial blades used to banish fallen mages. That is a lot of... Uh-oh. I'm not paying attention. Ooh. Stay away from him. I'm not losing him again. Oh. Wait, got it. There is also executions. I guess the... Leap of faith. I don't know what that achievement was. Your assailant's dispatched. You pick up the equipment that drew you to the alleyway. And let's equip it. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished. And throw the die. 11. Recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. Oof, Oswin took a beating. Exploding doodads. I'm not gonna go to exploding doodads. We don't need to do that. Exploring the wilds. With no idea of the lay of the land, you know not what lies ahead of you. This card provides the best results when surrounding encounters already revealed. Interesting. That's not how... I see. Okay, so if you already know what's around you, then your chances actually will be... You'll basically get a reward no matter what. But now, because I don't know, now it's making me choose what type of wilds I'll find. Interesting. I really like this game. It really shows Define Dev took the core foundation and thought, how could we improve it? How could we do some work? Like, they had an opportunity to do some world building. Now that you have, instead of just being at the end of the edge of the world, we're now forced to gallop through the realm. Hashtag C. I'm guessing you mean card number 3. Let's go with that. Dangerous Wilds. Horde of Skulls? That's new. The wilds are home to many a rebel, criminal, and beast. Interesting. Well, we found ourselves a horde of monsters. Have I already fought them? I guess I have. Okay, these sacrificial blades destroy. I'm loving these blades. Oh. Oh, you forgot about the gifts. Gain, reveal 3 encounter cards. Arm wrestling and onwards. Buy food. Oh, so the wilds also reveal what's around you. Okay. A masked bounty hunter sits, motionless, across the table from you. You prepare themselves for the 4th round of the competition. Oh, I have actually... So, arm wrestling is actually pretty good at the start, because it's basically sort of like free gold, but it increases in difficulty every time you play. 14, Come on, give me that 6. Damn. Your masked opponent shows no sign of celebration despite their win. A loss in the 4th round of competition brings a modest reward. Huh, 15. You take the lesser reward for losing the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin. Do you ever watch Boogie2988 streams? He toxic. Boogie? Are you talking about the Boogie? I've actually met him in real life. Oddly enough, actually where I got to demo Hand of Fate 2 at the PlayStation Experience 2016, where he was accepting where the night before he accepted the reward for was it oh god, what was his name? Jeff Kaplan? How he was running the whole Game Awards show. I actually got to meet him. I was just taking a look at all the cars on show because Sony was showing their latest Gran Turismo game too, and he was actually there in his little moped or wheelchair scooter thing. I forgot what it's actually called, what the proper term of that is.
I have waited 100 years for my revenge. It appears I must wait 100 more.
He screams at random people online. Here's the thing about Boogie. There's the actual person, and then there's the persona, like Boogie2988, and overall his real person and his personality is fine. But then there's his other character, his roleplay character, which is Francis, and I hate Francis with the fury of 1,000 suns. Like, to me, Francis is... God damn it, Oswin, stop getting kidnapped. So, to me it's always important to divide the three. Because when you have someone like that, I could easily see someone like Boogie easily want to roleplay, because that's what people want. People like the character. The people who actually become well-known on Twitch and stuff aren't the people who are actually skilled at games or actually really good at games, unless you're the, the top, the 1% of players. You're the, wow, Ninja Zombie, you nailed that. It's the actual, minority of people. It's the standouts. It's the people who are doing things controversial that will actually, gain recognition and actually be able to make a career. I mean, someone like me, it's like I could be good at a million games, and I actually, well, for the most part, am. Then suck more for them views. It's not so much as sucking, you have to actually do something controversial. Like, being on livestream fails. Although, then again, if you ask me, I think livestream fails, the Reddit, is very stagnant because it's focused so heavily on a very specific group of people. You rummage through the bones for anything of use. Yeah, I'm glad he actually didn't get kidnapped. His health is at a very average state. Oh, I could actually just march around and heal him. Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Let's cheat. I am okay with this cheating. Osmond disappears briefly and returns with a potato paste. Ah, god damn it. That's right, the Northerners. Alright, what do we do? Do we try and calm the Northern down, or do we just attack them? I actually like this game. I like this game because it always just gives you, gives people choices. No, I don't want to compromise my personal ability. Unless I'm actually creating some sort of show, then I might actually do something like that, intentionally. Say if you do actually, if I do end up creating a character, then I can easily see myself. Darn it. Oh, we're getting into a fight. I'm always greedy. I always like seeing what the 1% is.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Alright, well, we're fighting. I mean, the worst part is, it has to do something so compromising. I know I'm usually very stiff when it comes to when I stream and such. Stay away from him. Damn it. There's... There are just way too many people for me to actually attack here. Oh, Oswin, why are you so weak? You got a crap Dutch accent, so nobody will watch me. It's not that. No, never think it'll ever be like your accent or your personality or anything like that. You know, you have to create a product certain people will watch. And that's the real compromise, is you have to create some sort of product that people were like, and sometimes it could just be as easy as you just need to stream and have the right personality or right persona. You know, and other times it could be just doing something so provocative that people will, you know, be compelled to watch you because you do something incredibly stupid. You know, say you humiliate yourself on stream, or you create a character that allows yourself to humiliate yourself on stream, doing incredibly ridiculous things that will have to get you noticed. Like the recent controversy has been going on of getting people, what was it? Someone made a stupid rant online, and that got him basically front and center that garnered all of you know, Twitch's attention. You know, despite even though it's like you could actually discern an argument from that, you know, people take it, you know, what that person said at face value. You're stiff every morning, prof.
Oof. Can you claim this token?
You guys wanted me to suffer there. The woodcutter greets you with a warm smile. Well, hello there. You don't see many people near these woods. Are you injured? You didn't try to go in there, did you? He turns and gestures to the woods behind him, unwittingly swinging a pile of harvested lumber directly at your head. I'm about to get hit in the head with a bunch of lumber. And also a lot of decisions. Terrible decisions. I mean, in the end, though, I mean, one thing's just trying to find ways to stand out. Nope. A log knocks you clumsily to the ground. And I've lost all of my gold. Number 5. That would be funny. That would actually be funny if the game was designed like people put in troll votes and the dealer would respond. The woodcutter turns back to address you. I am Erdal Thon. Well, my friends call me Thon, and you? He gasps when he sees you sprawled on the ground. This is no place to slumber, my new friend. He laughs and extends a sturdy arm to help you to your feet. Let's ask about the forest. The woods of Mortifernum are a strange thing. Some people say they sprung up overnight, causing a farmer to lose his whole herd. It's hogwash, of course, but people don't go in there. Thon removes a log from his shoulder and shows it to you, running his enormous hand across the grain. You see, the lumber here is in high demand. I am told it makes the strongest, straightest spears and arrows, while craftsmen want it for carts, stables, and more. All I know is that people pay a pretty penny for what I bring back. How can I avoid the danger of the woods? Ah, Thon wags a large finger at you. You've already seen the dangers of the woods, haven't you? You seem like a kindly sort, so I shall share with you my secret. He gestures at a simple gold ring adorning his right hand. A mysterious trader gifted it to me when I offered a fair rate on some furs. She thought it was a worthless trinket, but she had never visited these woods. I wore it for years before I ever came here. While others are troubled by shadow beasts and plagues, I am not. The woodcutter turns back to you. Oh. Ask if he would part with the ring. I am well paid for this wood, and I collect, and I appear to be the only one who can harvest it. You would have to make me a very rich man if I were to give it up. I would need at least 100 gold if to give you this ring. You know what? Let's actually just try the haggle. To try and persuade Thon to sell to you at a more reasonable price. It's determined by a roll? Okay. Oh, I see. Knock it down. I would need at least 92 gold for this ring. I don't think we're getting... Yeah, why not? I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious. Oh my god, that was barely... 87, so I guess... So 8, 5... How far can we push our luck with this? 74. We're gonna 9. 64. 11. Let's reroll that. Just barely. 51. Oh, 19. Wait. That's impossible. That is statistically impossible. Well, actually, no, it isn't. It's not impossible, given the things you can do in this game. It's just not possible here. So if I want the ring. If I want the ring, I would need the gambler's ring. I would also need Kolbjorn, one of my allies, and also just a lot of dumb luck. My price is my price. There are no rings like this. 51 gold. Nope. Safe travels, my friend. So the ring is the token. Interesting. Oh, speaking of things that are burning, there's a trinket that gives you plus. Yeah, I've had that too. Blessings too. You're absolutely right. One more thing. How's it going, man? Let's see here. What can we do here? Buy equipment. Ooh, we can see what the Light of Truth is. Finishers against thieves drop gold. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Mask of Holy Fortunes. Avoids failure. That's actually a really nice one. We want to use shield since we're doing using. Can actually sell a lot of things. We're actually almost out of the. Let's get rid of the axe. Use some gold. Yeah, I'll keep it. Actually, wait. What can I buy? Gambler's Jewel. Yeah, see, there's the Gambler's Jewel. There's the ring. You're okay? How about myself? I've been doing a lot of cleaning and reorganizing. I've been trying to get rid of a lot of things. Does this have a token on it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Valiant? Wait, Valiant Aegis. Every third step does not consume food. That's actually not as great as I thought it would be. Buy food. There we go. Actually, no, that's actually a better idea. Even if it's 1, it's still plus. Oh, and he breaks it down. That's actually really nice. Let's not worry about that. Let's see here. And let's leave. And he gets kidnapped again. God damn it, Osmond. Oh, at least he's next door. Okay. That's fine. You find Osmond on the road, shoved along by northerners from the Dainty Fox. As you near, you overhear him expounding his passion for potatoes to his captors. One shouts at him to be silent, another draws weapon menacingly. Attack them, try to defuse the situation, or wait and see what happens. I just realized I've been trying to get a lot more things together. I finally got to set up the dock for the Switch, but I'm still waiting for a screen protector. So I actually put a screen protector on the Switch because I've heard way too many things about the screen of the Switch getting scratched by the dock itself. You doubt 3 will end well. I agree with you. Let's try and defuse the situation. Yours forward with your weapon sheathed. What I really also need to do is I want to actually start to try and teach myself a little bit more about Muxy, which involves trying to learn more about programming. Basically, I'm just buried in projects, and I need to just... It's hard to actually work on them one by one. Ninja Zombie, you have the luck of the draw. You joke about the owl and the hay bale results in raucous laughter. The Northerners let Osmond go free. Keep a close eye on the potato farmer. Surely, you think, won't get kidnapped again. A borrowed burrow. You're curious about that.
I've said my piece on gnomes. The company you kept to get you here is strange indeed.
Gnomes. As you trundle along in your horse-drawn carriage, you catch a glimpse of some cheeky gnomes fleeing with your weapon. You chase them on foot until they dive into a burrow. You take a peek into their hidey hole and discover they have quite a cache of weapons in their lair. You reach your arm into the hole. Ooh. Okay. That's... Well, we're getting a new weapon. Whether we like it or not, unfortunately. Or we can just get pain. Pain and suffering. Which sucks, actually, because we sold our axe. So a bad roll will mean a lot of trouble. Number 2. Alrighty. Hey, we got our weapons back. Don't hurt us, they cry. They hand you back your stolen weapon. The little round door slams shut as you draw your weapon from their burrow. Would you like to equip the sacrificial blade? Yes. Yes, I would. No, because you can't do something like that on stream, unfortunately. You are not able to do something like that on stream. You run into Osmond's goblin uncle. He beckons you over a tree stump. As you approach, he places 2 items side by side on the stump. One will make your enemies your friends, and the other is poison. Which shall you drink? Quickly. Quickly, choose. There's a bomb in a bottle marked poison. Do we pick up the bomb this time, or do we pick up the bottle? I believe last time we picked up the bottle. I think it looks like this is a random chance. It has to be something that you can actually stream. Like, honestly, in the end of it, I think it's just more about being able to build some sort of viewership by doing something that people will really want to watch. Now, you can have a magnanimous personality and be good at games, but that won't actually really get you anywhere. And I'll just French kiss my husky. That would probably get you banned, because someone could report you and make an argument that's against the terms of service. And argue that it's sexual. But then again, considering who we have currently in the lead for the IRL streams, I'm still surprised about that. Which is actually Which, honestly, it's just soft. I'm surprised that none of that stuff is marked against the terms of service. You know what? Let's pick up the bomb. So nobody's making a decision here. The Traitor's Urge. Would you like to equip the Traitor's Urge? No, not this time. The goblin watches you expectantly as you feign drinking the bomb. Satisfied with the proceedings, the old goblin gives you a little wave and climbs up to a nearby tree. A band of skeletons emerges from the thicket. You ready your weapon. We might need to be using this bomb again. I cannot take on 8 and keep Oswin alive. There's no way. No. No, I'm sorry, but no. Forget you, skeletons. I'll just equip the bomb. Continue your journey wondering how you'll meet Oswin's goblin uncle. And he gets kidnapped. Again. Damn it. Damn it, Oswin. Always getting into trouble. Look, you gotta think, if you really want to do that, you just gotta think of a way to, go through it. One more thing, just to let you know, you have to do hashtag. Yes, it's hashtag. That. Well, you did pick first, so I'll pick one more thing. You quickly rise to your feet and drop.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
Thank you for reminding me, dealer. Thank you for reminding me. I do expect, like, the challenges to take a lot longer as we go along. Oh, they're archers! Oh, they throw the spear. The pound symbol, that's... Oh my god, I kept on calling it a freaking hashtag. Gain more equipment. Valiant Aegis, the Gambler's Jewel. Let's go with the Gambler's Jewel, since we're dual wielding. We have more than enough. Holy purificate. We... Oh, right, we're at the Trader's Urge. And let's actually... I'm gonna get rid of that. What can we buy this time? Warrior's Axe, Mask of Holy Fortunes, Light of Truth. Buy more food. Admiral Baru beat the game in like 4.5 streams. Yeah, but here's my question though: how long does he actually go for? I can only really go for 2 hours a night. So far I've been on pace for like what was it? 2 a night. Ooh, the lovers. We're actually at the end.
The final reunion. How fitting and how sweet.
I also forgot I need to actually equip a different artifact. Let's equip the Trader's Urge. Who's Admiral Baru? What does he stream? Or is he more like a variety streamer? With a shout of relief, Oswin announces that Nightshade Copse is just over the hill. Let's go forth. The village looks abandoned. The sky darkens. The town square stands a beautiful woman. Her skin gray and mottled. You feel a sudden chill in the air. The woman's voice grates and hisses as if long unused. Dearest Oswin, you have come for me. Entranced, the potato farmer takes a step. You grab his shoulder, breaking the spell. The woman squints in your direction. Oswin, who is this? Your companion looks to you, still in a daze. You notice that somehow, he is clutching a potato. 6 to 10 hours a day. That would explain it. That would explain how he could beat it in such an expedient manner. Oswin grips a potato in both hands. He looks back at his lover in defiance. This is my friend. A heartbroken screech wrenches from the woman as she doubles over in pain. Horrified, you watch her as her face twists and hollows and her limbs lengthen, until before you stands a shade, swirling with fury. The ghostly figure lifts her arms and she begins to rise into the air. Oh my god, I have to actually keep Osmond alive during all this. And I didn't even check his health. I'm using that artifact. He has panda emotes and he streams Dead by Daylight, XCOM, and Getting Over It. Yeah, from the developer of QWOP. Okay, Osmond's lover is a Wraith? Wraiths can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack quickly to stop the effect. Yeah, no, we are doing that. Fight at my side! Oh, I can't actually kill him. Whoop! I need to go over there, though. He has panda emotes. Is he like... Does he have a persona, or... I just never heard of Admiral Baru. I'll say one thing, you know, Twitch and discoverability. Like, there's a lot of personalities and a lot of things you can watch on Twitch, but at the same time, I think it's very hard to... Once you find a certain group of people, it's hard for that person to then want to expand outward or have the time to expand outward. You can't tell me you never saw the Happy Panda emotes they taking over Twitch. No, I haven't seen the Happy Panda emotes. I'm sorry. I am the only Happy Panda I know is Atech. Persona. No. The proper term, if you want to adopt a persona, is persona my persona. Hashtag persona my persona. Osmond kneels over the body of the Wraith and begins to weep. As a soft rain falls on the village square, you quietly lead the man to his grief. Google Rue Happy. I'll do that after the stream.
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
For saving Osmond the potato farmer, we got Fetid Fens, Exploding Doodads, Goblin Retainer, and the road to Goblin Town. Holy Purification, the Traitorous Urge, the Bloodletting Vial, ooh, that's an interesting one, Dark Thirst, and the Blinding Brew. For your benevolence in battle, your supplies have been added to. Healing Spirits. That takes care of the fate of the lovers. Such a card I just had much disdain for in Hand of Fate 1. Go to the Chariot. The Chariot, a plague of corruption, is spreading through the downtrodden denizens of the old city. Aid Estrella and her loyal soldiers and find a way for the citizens to escape. Infestation. Defeat as many corrupted as possible to find the source of the plague. Precision. You'll need to demonstrate great precision in order to win the day. Rescue wagons. Save innocent townsfolk to access more stock options at camp. Interesting. Let's take the Wanderer with us. Let's take the road to Goblin Town. Let's actually just... I like always throwing in the new cards into our deck once we know what they do. A lot of options in spending. Add platinum gain cards. Interesting. I'm surprised they like did a hard restriction on the amount of the amount you can actually gain. I really do like. I like Dark Alleys, and Distressed Damsel, because that just basically always gets you, always nets you something. Also like exploring wilds. That's also a really good one too. Let's see. Tower is also pretty good too. You got the emotes on Discord. I do? Be surprised if I do. Let's see. You need to be mobile. This is about fighting, if anything. What do we actually give fighting? And let's add these two here. Let's see. What's this one good at? Is this the one that's good at skeletons, wraith, and necromancer? I guess blight doesn't count. Blinding brew is equipment apparently. Let's actually add those. They're probably both artifacts, aren't they? I'm gonna guess they're both artifacts. So what we actually do want for our one helmet is Lord's Diadem. In your DM. Let's see, so I want that one helmet. What else can bring me luck here? Let's add the Dark Thirst. How far were we on this one? Oh, right, it didn't have any token on it. This one do? It's not. Let's see, 8 blades. What's Billy Clubs do? Alright, that does well against thieves. Well, let's throw on the Exquisite Blade, because giving us money would actually be really good. What's this one do? Go undead enemies. I don't know if blight counts as undead, though. Extra gold. Deal more damage, the more life you lose in combat. I think I had to worry about fame this time. Corrupted? Yeah, corrupted. That actually makes sense. Extinguisher. Gambler's Jewel, Light of Truth. Finishers against thieves, drop gold. Blessed Life? Oh, 10 life, right. Fire resistance. This ring's actually no, I know what I should actually throw in there. Something else to actually give me money. I need things to give me money, that's what I need. Gambler's Jewel. Light of Truth. And let's throw in the Ring of Food. And for supplies... What is it? Let's throw in the Warrior's Axe, I want to start with that. Healing Spirits. Let's throw in the Healing Spirits, so we don't know what that does yet. So something tells me we have a lot of pendulum challenges to do, or precision challenges.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay. But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
The city's in peril. Sir Malifaux looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lying in rank of the file before him. The city is lost to the plague, he says dryly. We will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Block the gatehouses, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street towards the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff of golden hair and an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you and Kolbjorn. Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry, nightfall fast approaches. Find and rescue citizens and escort them out of the city. Ask some questions. Nightfall approaches. Make it quick. Who are you, soldier? I'm Captain Fiore, she says with a bow. I have been commanding my regiment on the northern border. My troops and I were recalled to the old city and were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. She has to be an ally, given her banner on the side of her card. I anticipated Malifaux's intentions and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse, abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. Defeat Blight Monster cards to access the gatehouse. We have to rescue 60 citizens. And there's 12 corrupted remaining. As if we could have done alone. Fear not, there are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire, but remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can. A terrible tragedy, to be sure. While the Empire's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled. This is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home, who have not been damned, not yet. It is those souls I intend to save this night. The old city was once the hub of the world. Great artisans, traders, and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. A muddle of streets in the light of the plague. Many roads have been blocked. My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you are lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets and kill the infected. I will send word if the way is cleared. Save citizens will add options to our campfire. City streets. Oh, we are going in blind. Alright.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its stains.
The signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remains are crumbling ruins. We navigate the maze of streets without incident. Huh. Okay. Oh, you took away all my gold. The Pauper District has been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves. Passed through without incident. What's that say? Arm wrestling.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully. Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I am not their master, unfortunately. I can only skate by. I almost lost an arm wrestling contest to a freaking halfling. So arm wrestling's basically a stack. The Pauper District has been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves.
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the district. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth on the spot, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware of your presence. Well, let's ambush the corrupted, since we have to actually destroy the corrupted. Kolbjorn readies his swords. Oh, that is dirty. There we go. I'm not going for the green. I'm not that bold.
You have done well.
Hey, the halfling could have been dragonborn. That is true. I mean, Skyrim, the realm of Skyrim reaches everywhere. On every console, on every system. A rain of blows fells the group of infected before they can respond. The dealer removes one monster card. The remaining infected stand by idly, twitching and picking their wounds. Together, you and Kolbjorn rush the remaining enemies. Oh, that's even worse. Uh-huh. Well, this is one way to get you good at precision. With a flurry of strikes, you fell the infected before they can retaliate. The dealer removes one monster card. Despite your best efforts, the remaining infected close in. Ah, I can heal while in battle. I'm actually surprised there hasn't been more, Kappa emotes. That appears to be the last of them, Kolbjorn remarks. You continue your journey through the winding streets. Gain 4 fame. From the street you can see other paths. A winding trail or more city streets. Go to winding trail, we'll probably get food here. Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking your way ahead. Weapons bristle from the trees, then their wielders obscured by the undergrowth. Give them all of your gold, or it's... I'm not gonna give you my gold. Dirty thieves. I was actually surprised at the list of the most used emotes for this year. I would think it would, they would add more. Oh, please, get them. Oh, I missed. Santa Kappa, Bob Ross Kappa, Rainbow Kappa. I saw a Kappa with a solid snake eye patch. You know, I'm trying to think. I actually do wonder if people do subscribe to people based on solely their emotes and not the content they produce. With the crowd subdued, the thugs plead for their lives. No, I need stuff. Give me your stuff. Ooh, we can see what the Dark Thirst does. Dark Thirst. Critical strike. Perform a powerful strike that causes 200% damage on a single target when activated. Extra feeble. Requires less damage caused to knock down corrupted enemies. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. Ugh, the blight is spreading. Oh, thank you very much, Solo Knight, for the auto-host for 3 viewers. Defeat 50 corrupted enemies with this weapon to unlock the token. Or we take Harith's Ire. You know what? I'll take the Dark Thirst. And food! Lovely food. Needed that. Let's see. There were more city streets down here. Took away my blessing. Not that I had any. Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty, and all that remain are crumbling ruins.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. You rush to their aid. That card kind of looks like it's Frodo Baggins. Admiral Baru only has subs because emotes and he has 10,000 plus with 2k viewers. 10k subs with 2k active viewers. That's interesting. Like, I've always thought if that would actually be possible. Bound with a great longing for the taste of corruption and blight. Oh. Oh, please head that direction. No. I guess the healing spirits will actually, you can actually have an active heal in combat now. 10,000 subs, my goodness. I mean, 2k viewers, that sounds about right. 5 out of 60 citizens saved. You arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off for much longer. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it'll do me much good now. See me if you're interested in trade. More equipment is available to purchase at the campfire.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
We bring word from Captain Fury, the soldier explains with salute. The infected horde at the gatehouse has been subsided. The dealer removes the corruption counter from the map. But there is a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passages for the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your efforts. The soldier continues. Should you require our assistance, you need only ask. Prior to combat, optionally draw an Empire ally card. It can be used before 5 combats or 7 if Estrella is your companion. And discard this card. Who has the most subscribers? Ko? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Because if we're just talking like subscriptions on Twitch, then I would think there would be others that might have a higher amount.
What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
Like, I would assume the most subscribed person on Twitch would probably be the least known. Just simply because of their, you know, they're more infamous than they are actually famous. And people would just want either their emote, or, like, for all we know, it could be a company. Lyric or whatever. Like, for all we know, was it, like, Twitch's streaming channel where they do like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ruby and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That could actually be the most subscribed Twitch channel, for all we know. We happen upon a group of frightened peasants, desperately seeking safety. We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us. We explain Fiori's plan and help them on their wagons. You have saved 8 citizens. We're grateful, the woman says as she steps into the carriage. I haven't much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade. And that's as far as it goes that way. Oh, that is... Oh, that's so bad. Please... Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna take his die. Oh, come on. Call Estrella's scouts to assist. No, I don't have to worry about. Let's just dispatch these thieves. I know, I lost my guy. I lost Kolbjorn. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Aw, oh, darn it, didn't see the mark. There we go. Give me your stuff.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
You call Kolbjorn a wimp? I don't know. Someone like that would probably stomp me. Tall buildings line the streets, their lower windows boarded up with planks of wood on imperial order. A futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague. You happen upon a group of frightened peasants. Saved 8 more citizens. There's more food. On those wait, how did... Alright, fine. Pass through without incident. I guess I should try and go to the token next time. And you take away my food. Knowing what is in front of you allows you to pick a safe path knowing the wilds. There's a UFC fighter that's on Twitch. You're right, there was a UFC fighter that's also on Twitch. I completely forgot about that person. I think, who... Number 4, alright. Success! The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. You feel soothed and reinvigorated by your exploration. Aw, heal. Mighty Mouse 125. But he doesn't stream anymore, though, to my knowledge. Like... Okay, you know how I remember that? I remember it because, was it Proton John? He's the person I moderate for. It was actually streaming Toy Story 2, actually. Apparently there's, like... Was it, one of the co-coms was really obsessed with, you know, like, that's what the conversation went towards, was actually talking about UFC. And I think, like, one of the last games that Mighty Mouse was streamed was actually Toy Story 2 for the N64. Tall buildings line the streets. Get the maze without incident. My god, the city is huge. Ah, there we are. There's the corruption. Let's ambush the corruption. I will say, the precision game is probably the hardest one out of the group.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Like, you really have to take your time. Mighty Mouse UFC 125. No, it was... Oh, I'm sorry. It must... Oh, I'm thinking of a wrestler. That's right. Not a UFC... Not an Ultimate Fighting champion, but a wrestler. The remaining infected stand idly by pub... Man, it's been ages since I played PUBG. That's just honestly a rough game to play alone. I do not like this precision game. Damn it, that was actually the chance. That was also the chance. The flurry of strikes, you fell the infected before they can retaliate. Despite your best efforts, the remaining infected close in. No, we'll be fine. I like the reinforcements blessing. That's actually nice. Like, it's to help you with a lot of the bigger fights. Come on, charge in. Thank you. Oh, what? Oh, I got up. That's what happened. You know, sometimes that execute is not as responsive as I would like it to be. Like, everything else is, like, instant. Like, you press attack, you attack. You press the block button, you block. You press the, bash button, you bash. No new paths discovered. That's it. Alright.
Further into the city, with more yet to be saved.
The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air. The gatehouse tower looms over you. Its sides encrusted with a taint of corruption. The captain greets you as you approach. It is as the scouts reported, Kolbjorn says. The corrupted will block the path for the wagons. Now make haste. We'll protect the wagons with my scouts. You two clear the way. Attack the infected. Draw your weapon and prepare to face the infected. Yes, we will accept. We'll accept help on this one. I'm not afraid to ask for help. That was like 3 bosses right there. It's a lot of bosses. Has a ridiculous amount of Oh no. Corruption. The land itself becomes shambling and broken. Attacks with bursts of corruption that snare and damage their targets. Use a way to avoid their attacks or change move direction rapidly to break free. Oh! Okay. Oh, you can still get hit even in animation. Oh, I guess the armor broke off. Those soldiers died instantly. Thank goodness I'm not having to save soldiers. Let's see. Captain Ferrari addresses you. You have a steady swing, excellent soldier. It will only be more difficult from here on. I bear no ill will towards you if you choose to leave now. There's nowhere else to go. As Captain Scouts lead the wagons through the next district and seal the gates, you ascend the gatehouse tower.
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
The tower provides a commanding view over the once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Kolbjorn shakes your shoulder and points over the battlements to the south. The final refuge. There you see the final gatehouse, its tower rising from the wall of the old city to the south. The dealer adds a corruption counter to the map. Have you ever seen so many? Kolbjorn remarks as you watch the infected swarm the city wall. How can the Empire let its people suffer so? Kilborn mutters under their breath. And abandon those in need. Healer adds more blight monsters to the deck. As you continue to look, the small glow appears on the horizon beyond the city perimeter. First one, then another, and another. The Empire, Kolbjorn cries. They're preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we are not too late. This is gonna be a big map. Dead bodies litter the streets while rats scurry in search of a feast. Oh, that's a... Oh my god. Oh. Hey.
Nicely timed.
These precision games are very perilous. Alright.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
That would be an understatement. That would be an understatement. No, I shouldn't need them. Not for a Blight of Terror. I want to save them if I really screw up. Because the Steel of Sword was not that great of a that was not that great of a blessing.
You should have run away.
Nope, nope, execute, execute. I will say executing the corrupted is actually very important. I'm glad I'm lucky enough to have the weapon that's actually pretty much an anti-corruption weapon. Putrefaction has ravaged this part of the city. Narrow alleyways which never see the light of day harbor nothing but misery and pestilence.
They believe fire will purge this sickness. But the sickness is not in the city. It is in the land itself. It will be purged, but not like this.
With a terrible crash, the building beside you is struck with a flaming catapult shot. The building heaves and twists from the impact and crumbles across the street in front of you. Kolbjorn shields their eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way. You turn the wagons around and search for another road through the district. Oof. That's really not good then. Oh, thank you for the gift. Spread of the plague, rendered by the district blackened maze, the crust of contagion warps cobblestones and weakens foundations, making progress perilous.
If there is a finer mind than my own, I've yet to meet it. Yet, I've brought a scourge of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
A wounded peasant runs stumbling down the street, chased by a horde of corrupted. He falls at your feet and begins to twitch. The blood from his wounds boils and blackens. Fight the corrupted or attempt to escape? I'm actually curious what your thoughts are on this one. Apparently, I'm assuming the villager has been afflicted by the corruption. Do we fight or do we run? zombie. You say fight, let's fight. Ready weapon, the horde draws near. No, will you? There's only 6 blight. That's nothing. Inflicted. A rot grants power. The rot grants power before it grants release. Muscle replaced with darkness. Organs pumping black bile through shattered veins. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to be knocked down when low health. Use a finisher before they recover. Could have used that before we started this whole adventure.
I have told you this.
Smashy. Whoop. I really hate that I'm, like, getting hurt in mid-swing animation. Like, definitely up the ante on enemies. The horde defeated, the townsfolk rushed to tend to the peasants. They are grateful for your protection.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Wait, pain, injury, yeah, that works. What were they? Okay, so they all were gain cards then. Alright.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Woman gives you a healing tonic as the peasants board the wagon. You have saved 5 citizens. Alright. Nothing.
Even in the midst of terrors, there will always be traders who stayed too long hoping to profit.
Find a merchant and his family. You explain Captain Fury's plan and help the merchant and his family onto the wagons. Thank you, the merchant says, boarding the wagon. Should you find yourself short on gold, I will be happy to give you a good price for any equipment you might want to trade. You can now sell equipment at the campfire. From this street, you can see other paths. I'm actually curious now. What do I have for weapons? I have the warriors. I just have the warrior's axe, don't I? I have healing spirits, and I have the blessing.
The stench of death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
Miasma hangs in the air, thick and redolent of the dead things trapped in the dark waters. Just walking this path has been known to leave travelers with a lifelong cough. You spy an old carriage through the fog, its wheels locked in the mire. The occupants either fled or were eaten by the inhabitants of the swamp long ago. Since the fog is thickest around its rotting timbers, there may yet be valuables within. Oh. Enveloped in a thick cloud of marsh gas, you carefully make your way across the stones and fallen logs towards the target. Another precision game. That was the moment. That was the moment.
Breathe. You have done well.
You make your way to the carriage and discover an old crate. The lock rips from the sodden wood, giving you access to the equipment inside. Oh, we can see what the Bloodlane Vial does. It's an artifact. A lightning bomb. Throw a bomb that deals 150 damage to corrupted to an area. Any corrupted, killed, explode, causing a short stun. Get the Gambler's Jewel, or you can get the Exquisite Blade. Exquisite Blade would let me buy quite a bit from the trader. That bomb. Really useful. 3 uses, huh? That pretty much kills any corrupted. I'd be a fool not to get this, actually. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Wait, is that an explored card? This is gonna be dumb of me, but I'm curious. The rubble continues to burn, blocking your path. You have no choice but to take another route. Okay, so that's just... it literally is a blockade. Oh, thank you for the gold. Dead bodies litter the streets. And more burning rubble. Path shall we go now? So much to do.
With every step, corruption reaches further, and your chances become less.
You spy a group of poor urchins loitering the alley. They look hungry. As you approach, they scramble into a pile of discarded crates. It's plain you're there to help. How do we know you're not one of them? One cries. How do we know you're not sick like those monsters? Says another. They remain huddled behind crates. Oh, I don't have enough food. Alright, guess we're hurting. Man, they weren't kidding by saying this was a game of patience. You successfully grab some of the children before they make their escape. You load them on the wagons and assure them of their safety. The remaining urchins remain unreachable. It's no use. Maybe some food would coax them from hiding, Colbyman says. Offer the children food. The last children come out of hiding and snatch up the food. Their trust gain. They board the wagons. You resume your journey. What is this? Goblin Retainer.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have garrison soldiers in a panic. As you watch, a goblin with a heavy sack leaps from the window, dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the wall as he lowers himself onto the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assemble, armed and angered. The goblin blows his horn, discharging a little more than a feeble hiss. I need more. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings. Before you can reply, he throws you an item from a sack. Here's your retainer, he says. The guards rush forward. Arrest them. They're with the goblin. Great. I just get thrown into the mix. Well, at least I got gold. I can buy food. I had to protect a goblin. Whoop!
Is there anyone to offer?
Oh, did I accidentally use? No, I did not. Do these guys just keep coming? These guys just keep coming. Or not. That is a smart goblin. Although not of my personal desire. I love the effect they used. Hearing this shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars. Ah, darn. The portal spits you.
You might want to work on this. Clearly, you lack what it takes.
The portal spits you out on a thorny shrub, shredding your skin and garments. Your majestic disappearing act has become the talk of the town. I think now would be a good time to make camp.
Do not take too long. The city falls around you.
You approach the horse-drawn wagons. Captain Fury's soldiers stand at attention, and the head coachman tips his brim of his hood. We'll transport any people you find in these warrens, he explains. Just keep the wagon out of trouble. Use an artifact? What? Oh, I could use my healing spirits. Okay. Let's trade. Sell equipment. Wow, we actually don't have anything. Restores 10 life when activated. Interesting. Okay. What are they selling? The Ring of Food, of course. Buy food. Oh, at least food's cheap. I'll be happy to buy all their food. Although I'm surprised I don't get that much money for this stuff. Finish trading. Let's use this. Let's see. I do have, yeah, the Bloodline Vial equipped. So, using this is actually beneficial. There we go. Smoke fills the city and stings your eyes. The Empire tends to staunch infection of fire. You pick up the pace. An unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. Yeah, sure. Yes, we have 4. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a brawl. And also, I just realized all of my soldiers are dead. Oh, there's one more left. I never liked going through zombie apocalypse games. Dealing with zombies. You're right just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off for much longer. Could do with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it'll do me. Let's see. Explain Captain Fury's plan and help the survivors onto the wagon. More burning rubble. With our health potion. The river's water, now putrid green, emanates with a miasma that turns your stomach. Really wish I had that helmet. Oh my god, this game.
That will set you in good stead from here.
So it's clear, like, it really slows down a lot at the edges. Like, that seems to be the time to strike. If you can, at least. Like, that's honestly my best advice right now, is that I noticed the pendulum was slow at that point. No. I'm also surprised one of the objectives for the hero is keep all of the farmers alive. There we go. There are two of them. Come on, turn around. Oh. He just killed himself. At least these farmers aren't getting kidnapped every couple of seconds. True. Oh, they have such an absolute love of potatoes. Very absurd love of potatoes. I'm surprised this game doesn't give you titles. Hey, we got the token for the Dark Thirst.
Done.
We've killed enough corrupted. Hey, how's it going, Aikotani? How is this game? I had your eye on it. It's actually it takes the core of Hand of Fate 1 and added little touches to it. The combat is a lot busier than was before. The timings you have, it's still Arkham-style combat. So if you're not a fan of Arkham-style combat, you still won't like that. Oh, Konatai. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I always hate getting a person's name wrong. I'm sorry, I Konatai. We bring word from Captain Stella, the soldier explains with a salute. The infected horde at the gatehouse has subsided. Yeah. Onatai, that's not right either. It's not Konatai? Is it Konatai? I'd be surprised it's Konatai. Because that phonetically... It's not even phonetically makes sense. Like, there's not even a language that would go with Konatai. It just might be the way I've been taught a lot of when I take linguistic classes.
Do you wonder what lies beyond the gates of death? This corruption is but a small part of it.
Oh, so you kind of do what other people do. They put X's on the sides. It's Kanata. Or Konata. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't buy the whole like certain letters being silent when it comes to a lot of usernames. Like, I understand certain words in, say, Japanese and such. Being silent, like the U at the end of a like the U would be in the end of a hanashimasu or You know, there's actually a U at the end of it, but you don't pronounce it. That's silent. But when it comes to a person's username, it's you were 13 and it was edgy. Alrighty. Let's see. A dragon sound alerts the presence of a wounded farmer now overtaken. Well, we keep fighting the corrupted. Now we're fine. True. I never kept any of the usernames I had when I was younger. They just never stuck around, or I just kind of grew up with them. It was around college. It was around time actually I ended up having Tenmar.
Your cities are tainted. I have told you.
Buy me time. I need to smash more. So there are Konata, there's actually executions now. There are actually armored units. Like this guy, he's an armored unit, so I actually have to break off his armor before I even want to hope to do damage to him. There are a lot of different units now. You have partners as well in combat, so it can actually stun him. And I'll let me do more damage. And I can just go for quick execute. Now you're depressed and spend money to fill the ever-opening void. You and the world. Fill the void! Fill the void! I love how there's still failure on the wheel. So there's also a bunch of new, let's just call them gambits, since that seems to be the terminology Defiant Dev made it for the dealer. We have all these gambits. So you have a roulette gambit here. Additional food. I'll be happy with that. And there's also the stat of fame. And fame is actually lets you determine... there's certain gear in the game that will actually... that you cannot equip until you reach a certain level of fame. And there's also...
You'd be right to be suspicious, but then where is altruism in today's world? Fallen as far away as hope.
And as you can see, there's also Twitch integration. It'll appear at the top bar. You still have to connect it to Twitch. And viewers can actually vote any sort of blessings or curses that they actually give you as it goes. They could all be negatives, they could all be positives, but it's every 8 steps. And if no one votes, then you don't get a benefit, and a new batch will appear as well. Yeah, so any sort of... so, for example, actually, here, let's take this. Dark Alleys. This is a card that actually you can put in your deck. So, Dark Alleys here basically gives you a choice. It says here, like, here's some enemies holding a locked chest. Here's this item that you see in a dark alleyway, but you still notice there's some shadowy forms lurking in an alley nearby. And you can actually push a vote to your chat, and they can actually decide by doing #1, #2, or for the gifts, as you see at the very top bar, you can cast your vote by doing #A, B, or C. Or pound. I should say pound. That's the actual proper term. And you'll actually see the percentage of people who vote in one direction or another, so you can actually try that. Yep, so you see 100% here, move towards, especially towards the unguarded equipment. So I go for the item, but I've been ambushed. You also have special moves as well. You know, I don't know if you actually can kill the streamer. I would expect you can kill the streamer with the gifts and with the gifts voting. I would honestly expect that to be something that could actually happen.
So much magic comes down to simple needs in the end, don't you find?
And the the dealer is actually still voiced by Anthony Scordy, who did the first one. So there's also this gambit as well. It's the dice gambit. All you need to do is just hit the target and you roll 3 dice. We actually did not hit our target, but we do have a reroll remaining, so we can actually select the dice we want to reroll, and we can throw it. We pass. And also, I should state the companions you have. So we have this northern warrior here, Kolbjorn. He can actually help you in the gambits as well. Recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. Get myself a health potion. Do I discard this for 2 food? No, we don't discard that. I need the healing. Oh, more burning rubble. So they definitely added a lot more to the game. Do I discard this for 2 food? No, I want to keep that. Oh, I should also state, if you do have some curses, like say you have a life loss curse, or not life loss curse, you have a curse that will double the effect of pain cards, and you give someone a curse like negative 15 health there, which you see, it will actually double over. So curses and gifts and blessing from rings and stuff will all be included. Okay. That's a little weird. Grateful citizens. Oh, there's all 60 citizens saved. And there's more food I can buy. Just because I'm a completionist. We have gone over stream. I would guess nothing else is around here. What's this? Road to Goblin Town. I actually haven't gotten that one yet. They say the road to Goblin Town is paved with gold and dead mice. Horace, the son of the village idiot, has lured you into the forest cave with a promise of a hidden treasure. You regret everything. Just through here, he points into a dark cavern. I saw a goblin hurrying into that hole not a moment ago. Goblin Town is in there, I'm sure of it. Oh, this is new. I feel like this is like a demon card game, except if you die and the cards, your character dies. Oh yeah, you can also customize your character. Hey, this is the first gauntlet. Ooh. I actually find this interesting. Roll. Roll. What's this? It's money. It's health. Alright. Okay, that's the way to go. That was actually the first time, so they actually kept the mazes. That wasn't so bad. Horace is crestfallen when you tell him that Goblin Town wasn't down there. You didn't find the goblin either? Probably used their wily magics. I'll tell you what, if you manage to get your hands on a goblin, they might lead you there. And you still unlock tokens just as before. Oh, burning rubble. You know what? Yeah, we'll discard that into food. And it's always by steps, regardless if the... Oh yeah, just to let you know, so the game used to have consume food by moving every single card. Now it's just by cards you discover. Taking away my blessing? How dare you? Oh, oh dear. This is the precision gambit that you see here. This is probably actually one of the more difficult. If anything, to me, the most difficult one. The pendulum starts slow and slows down on its sides, but as you notice, it can be very difficult to traverse at times. I think I also just missed my shot. I did. So patience is key on this minigame. Because the red blocks there, that's greater failure. If I hit the bottom there, that's just normal failure. And the green there is huge success, and the blue there is just normal success. Now that I've finished yapping my gums, now's the time to actually focus on this darn tragedy. And you can also get some help because the audio will actually make a tone. I've been using it somewhat. Right.
The table has changed, yet the stakes remain the same.
Well,
Life
crap.
Or death.
Oh my god.
Nicely timed.
Gold and gray instead. It probably the way I see colors. Yes, let's use the soldiers. So the way I see it, let's just take care of a bunch of them. So we also had artifacts there in the game, which I actually have a special one that will actually instantly kill corrupted. Or pretty much instantly kill corrupted. There we go. You see no green, but it may be gold. It's just the way I view colors on the Precision Gambit. But to me, Precision Gambit is one of the, if anything, was the most difficult one. Clear the gatehouse. Okay. Well, we saved all the citizens.
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
Let's leave the old city. You usher the frightened citizens through the gate to their escape. My thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city. Halt! A voice shouts from beyond the gate. You turn to see a troop of Empire soldiers marching through the gatehouse. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fury, you return to the Imperial City and at once to report. Captain Fury scoffs, calling the young captain blocking the gate. These people bear no mark of the corruption. All they want is safe passage. Emperor decree or no, it is our duty to protect them. What good is a soldier who cannot follow commands? What is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fury draws her pistol, standing between the cowering old city refugees and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. Yes. In the end, we're not fighting corrupted, we're fighting people. I wonder if my artifact will actually work against them. Let's find out, shall we? Actually, no, let's not find out. There probably actually is another fight knowing this game. Captain Sterling. He hears the pleas of the old city, but does not weep. Orders are orders. Captains wear armor that dulls standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor.
I fight for justice. not simply as unordered. This is how it must be, so be it.
So as you can see with the health bar there, you actually need to break his armor before you actually can do anything. I'm gonna get myself killed here. Especially if I'm not quick on the draw. I'd say overall the combat, you need to be a lot more responsive, so that's a little bit more difficult, but I'd say it's not as crushingly, like, we're 7 events in, and the game is still running me through tutorials here. Because they added a lot of little different things. These Emperor Decree injustices have been increased as of late, Captain Fury says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses her ruminations and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. You befriended Estrella the Soldier. There we go.
This is where you differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
I'm actually interested, because I don't know who this Callus person is. I'm assuming Callus is the person that we played from the original Hand of Fate. For finding safe passage to the plague-ridden city, we have Plague, the Alchemist, Yvonne's Cottage, and Street Fighter. Also unlocked, Empire's Burden, Archer's Bane, Belvin's Favor, and the Elusive Charm. For saving a blacksmith from the old city, your supplies have been added to. Leather armor. For befriending Estella, the Mayor of Farwater, and the Soldier. So, so that gold token we just got there, that is for completing the objective 100%. So, you can actually, rush through a stage and not save all the citizens there. But because we saved all the citizens of the old city, we actually got the gold token. So there's definitely a benefit towards getting 100% in each single event as well. So for rescuing all the cities in the old city, we got Rethgar's Quake and the Grifter's Companion. This is our first platinum, second platinum gear actually. So there are actually platinum cards as well. And we also have the weapon token. This is actually the first weapon token we've gotten. For drenching the dark thirst with corrupted blood. The Encrusted Mace. For surviving Horus's suggestion to enter a trapped dungeon. Follow the Goblin. And One Drunken Night. Yes, one more thing. I did go back and find all the clues.
I can no longer go easy on you. The usurper will not do so, and I must test you sorely before you arrive at his gates.
I did go back, so was it for the Hierophant event? I did get the gold token from that, and I'll actually show you what I actually got. I can just show you from here. Let's see here. Encounters. For that, I actually acquired... let's see here. I acquired Dealing with Thieves. I can actually inspect it. So, Dealing with Thieves, it's a chance card gambit, so you have to first win it. And if you do, you can actually add platinum gain cards to your deck. So, that's very favorable if you actually win that one. I also unlocked Berta's Betting House. That if you, from that event, the Hierophant event, you can actually bet a lot of gold in hopes to gain a lot of gold through games of chance. Not exactly my favorite chance games, but they're there. What else did I actually get through that as well? I can't remember what, if there was another one I got. I don't think there was much else for getting that one. But yeah, I did get back all the clues. I will tell you right now, it is not static. The assassin constantly changes. So you have to actually pay attention to all the clues, and for that you want an encounter deck that will give you a lot of money. Or make sure your equipment deck is full of the most expensive items you can fill. So as you see here, actually, Katana, this is actually how you build your deck now. So there's now four categories. There's Companion. So Companion here, we have the Soldier, the Wanderer, and the Trickster. Each have their own allegiances. We have not gotten the last Companion, so there's 4 Companions. And each one also gives you an additional benefit. So the Wanderer here gives you a bonus dice for the Dice Gambit. The Soldier here clearly gives you a retry at the Precision game. And the Trickster here, he will actually slow down he'll give you a respin on the Wheel Gambit, or the Roulette Gambit. And they all have their own different attacks and such, and also different benefits as well to aid you in combat one way or another. So you have encounters, you have equipment, that's your weapons and armor, and then you have supplies. You can actually earn different supplies here, so you can actually start with something better than a rusty weapon. So we can actually start with leather armor, although we don't know what it does. We'd probably have to bring this into a benefit. So you don't really choose as many cards as you used to, but so your cards, you have to actually be very specific, because now it's not just survive and kill the big bad monster at the end. It's survive, complete, or 100% complete the objective that they give you, and you have to kind of stack your deck towards a very certain direction. Like the Hierophant, I would say make sure your deck is filled with the most expensive weapons so you can sell them back for gold. Put in encounters that will either give you equipment or give you gold, so you can actually just, fulfill the requirements. So the Hierophant here requires you to have a lot of money. But that's going to be it for us tonight here. Let me actually see. So the next challenge will be the Strength challenge here. But let's see who is actually streaming right now. Finish out the night. There is actually 3 people that are streaming right now. There is Cthulhu the Third. Is Cthulhu CTHULHU_the_3RD, Cthulhu the Third. He's actually streaming Gun Store Heroes. If you love watching someone who plays a lot of retro games, I would highly recommend them. Looks like Flackblag is just starting his stream, and he's actually starting with the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. He actually used to stream a lot of that along with Enter the Gungeon, but he usually rolls around and starts playing games like Fortnite and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds later on. And finally, of course, there's Proton John. I'll give a host to him. He's actually playing The Price is Right 2010 edition. That's actually interesting. I'm guessing that's why on the Wii there. No, Wii U. Trying to think here. No, Wii. It'll be on the Wii. And he's actually streaming with Jugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, and Masay Anella. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Tomorrow, though, we'll tackle the Strength there, and we'll see how much further we can get. So far, we pretty much have been doing 2 challenges a night, and I don't see that changing given the length of the events here. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until then, take care.